Hello and welcome to another Franchise Hockey Manager 7 stream. My name is Adam. I'm Community Manager of Franchise Hockey. With me as always and not pictured on your screen is FSM producer Jeff. Say hi, Jeff.
Hey, everybody.
And we are back with Swimming in the Deep End 2023-2024 San Jose Sharks season continued. Appeasing the boss. Jeff, our boss was very unhappy with us because our owner sold to a new person. And, well,
the old guy liked us.
Yeah. We've luckily turned it around, and he's kind of was okay with how everything had went, but we're only 3 games above 500. We're relying on a lot of rookies to produce, so kind of who knows exactly. Anything you want to make notes on our team here?
I think we've actually got, well, maybe not, no more rookies than we had last year. We've got a really young team.
We do, yeah.
Far, Zary isn't doing too bad. Armsby's doing pretty well. Gushchin, not so much. And Reddick is only there because he's called up as the backup because Wallstedt's hurt.
I was just like, wait, why is he on our team? Oh, yeah, right, injury. Okay.
Yeah, no, the first thing when I opened the file, it's, oh, yeah, right.
Yeah, so we have some veteran leadership who are going to be disappearing at the end of this year, most notably Anze Kopitar is on the last year of his deal, so we will be waving bye-bye to him. We brought in Max Pacioretty for 1 year to help fill a gap. He's done all right, putting almost at a point per game, but a lot of young guys moving forward, so we'll kind of see how this shakes out.
Both Pacioretty and Kopitar are asking for $5 million plus 1 year deal, but no movement clauses on them. And at the rate they're going, well, Pacioretty looks like he's got a little bit more left than Kopitar, but $10 million, we could probably spend that on something a little younger, I think.
Piwag showed up and said, how are you on the wing? Well, thanks for showing up, Piwag. Kevin LeBlanc just got hurt. Nope, he got suspended. Never mind. What did he do? 7-game suspension. All right, LeBlanc. Well, luckily we have Morton Geeky to come in.
Geeky. We got him on waivers, I think.
Yeah, I believe
waivers
so.
in the Islanders.
So we're doing okay. Are you asking about how the Red Wings are doing? Because Jeff, we can see here they're 7-7-14. The Red Wings. Our team likes.
I remember right, they haven't been doing badly in this one. They were actually looking at they've been 90 points 2 seasons ago and 103 last year.
Yeah, they had a deep playoff run last year, if I remember right.
It looks like they've changed their goaltending over this. Oh no, that's Eliasson played most of the year. Started. Oh yeah, no, it doesn't look too bad. The star ratings are bad, but they're putting up okay numbers.
Give me a quick second, and we'll take a look at the team P-Walk here as soon as we advance to our next game. All right, here. So just for P-Wog, who has been a longtime fan, Detroit just slipped actually 1 game under 500. And some guys still there, like Tyler Bertuzzi, Brandon Montendor has showed up, Victor Olofsson, Dominic Kubliak, Anthony Duclair, Lucas Raymond was their big signing, and they're not playing him for some reason, which is interesting.
Looks like he's been up and down. He hasn't really produced yet. He's been between Grand Rapids and Detroit, both his first 2 years.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Came over and played 1 year in the OHL. Looks like he had a pretty good year in Mississauga, but hasn't really put it all together yet.
No, but you think you'd be playing him, not just setting him on the bench. But hey, to each their own. All right. Hrenic's actually had 3 heats, so we're going to throw him in for a game because why not? And he picks up a win. Actually, we put the slap on Seattle. 5-2 win. Score 4 straight goals in the first period. Carlson, Pulak, Hurdle, Addison. Before Max Pacioretty scores 1 in the third. All right, that's good. I like those kind of stats.
And it looks like Ovechkin in this game is 45 goals short of Gretzky's total. And he had 36 last year. I don't know if he's going to get there. And looks like he started a little slower this year.
Well, he is
down to 3.5 stars. Yeah.
Pittsburgh, with their stacked team, is 5-11. Now, Pittsburgh in this game added Nate McKinnon, right? Yeah.
Yeah, but doesn't seem to have worked out that well for him. They still got Crosby, obviously, and Malkin, too. And Paul Stastny's playing on the fourth line for him.
Yeah, why not? If I was Paul Stastny, I'd go there and be like, oh, yeah, sure, what the heck?
Yeah, 37 years, try for the ring.
Hrenek's still super hot. Do I just run him even though I got Sorokin?
No, I think you go back to Sorokin. He's a starter.
All right, well, so try it out here. And we lose again 5-1. That was not a good choice, Jeff.
Might have been even worse if you'd put Hrenek in.
All right, well, Sorokin got at least a little bit of heat. Yeah, we're not picking up Justin Schultz. That's just not happening.
Yeah, just looking at the Penguins, they spent all the money up front, and from the blue line back, they're a mess.
Yeah. So we are currently streaming live on both of our Twitch channels, which is twitch.tv/franchise hockey manager and twitch.tv/OOTP developments as well. You'll want to follow both of our channels because, well, there's lots of good stuff coming.
Yeah, getting pretty close to some announcements we'll be making.
About what, Jeff?
Oh, geez, I got no idea.
No idea? Okay.
No, we've probably got one. I think we'll do probably one last stream. Well, this will probably be the last one with this game, I guess, and then we'll do the one next week with my WHA game, which will be probably the end of that, and then we'll be on to talking about the new stuff and maybe showing it to you.
Sorokin gives a bunch of goals, man, and goes back cold. What's going on with Sorokin? Get him signed to a pretty team-friendly deal, but if he's not going to get us any wins, we might have to consider moving him. I should probably reset this. So, well, 2.5 star guys. I guess that's not bad. Okay, that's quite the name there, Jeff, if you want to try saying that.
Waiting for it to come up. William Borga Crow. I don't know how you do the U like that with the umlauts.
Yeah. Crew. William
Borga. That's the best I can do.
Yeah, that's
yeah, it looks like he's a Swedish guy, and they've had him in the ECHL, so not surprised he wants to.
You see, 6'7", big boy. Jesper Wallstat soon back soon. All right, we're gonna give
6'7", but only 209.
Thin rail. All right, we're gonna put Hrenek in for this game versus Colorado, and Hrenek loses 5-4. At least we got it closer. We have actually slipped to even, so things are not going. Claude Giroux is on Colorado now, too. Interesting. Jake Bean continues to be our best defenseman, which is somewhat surprising.
I think he was ready for a breakthrough.
All right, P-Wag, thanks for coming up.
Actually, I think Pulak's been a little bit better this year. He's actually putting up points, which we don't really expect from him. Worrying thing is Carlson has not done well so far.
Jesper Wallstat returns. All right, we're going to play this game, then we will activate him. And we lose again. Man, 4-1. Sorokin just cannot find a rhythm.
Oh, we could be scoring a little more to help him out.
Well, I guess.
We got a shot pretty bad there.
All right. We're going to have to put Hrenek on waivers here, so
let's hope clear, I think.
You say that. Oh, apparently we don't have to put him on waivers. Never mind then.
Oh, yeah, no, he's exempt. Probably the last year of it, though.
And all right. And I really don't know what we can do to improve our team. If you know what, maybe we should do some line juggling here and see. But we still have LeBlanc out. All right, we'll wait till LeBlanc comes back.
He was just playing on fourth line anyhow.
All right, Wallstat comes back and picks up a win in a shootout. Pacioretty and Thomas Hertel score for us.
And Carlson had a couple of assists.
And so we just lost our number one. We lost our number one center and another winger.
What's wrong with Hertel?
Mild calf strain, Donato's bruised ribs, 1 to 2 weeks. All right, so we got to call somebody.
I think we're down. We still had a roster spot open.
Yep. So who are we bringing up?
Maybe have a look at who's been scoring for the Barracuda. Now Gogol has been doing pretty well. Blickfeld too.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see here.
That's not everybody's good. 2 stars, so it's not like anybody in particular is standing out.
How's Ogun doing? Cole Mills having a good time. Well, if we're losing a center, though, Kidney's only got 3 points. That's not worthwhile. London Column has 12. But yeah, I think it's got to be Blickfield, even though we could lose him on waivers. It's still going to be him.
I think we got other guys. Actually, we had 4 natural centers.
Actually, that's still not going to give us enough room, though. That's the problem, because we have a suspended guy on our.
Oh, and yeah, Donato's hurt too. There's 2 of them. Donato, I think, can go on the injury list.
Oh yeah, he did. So we got to call somebody else up.
Yeah, not a big deal. Who'd you call it? You call up Blickfeld?
Yep. Oh, hold on. Let me look at.
That's a Google it, but he's actually at the bottom of the depth chart for left wings. Landon McCollum, maybe? Center, and he's been 20. Doing okay.
Yeah, I think that's going to be who it's going to have to be. All right. Alan McShane's actually their number 1 center. Interesting. I guess we'll take him out, put him in.
Colin was our 2nd rounder a couple of years ago.
All right, just letting the ice times go. Tristan Robbins, Max Pacioretty, Morgan Geeky went all the way from 4th line to 1st line. Zach Dean, Liam Marnsby, Jake DeBrusque, Jonathan Duran, Connor Zeri, Daniel Gishkin, Landon McCollum, Anze Kopitar, Blickfield. I think I'm going to move Duran and Geeky to some different lines there.
I'd maybe put Duran, yeah. You can put them on top line.
Yeah. All right. Rit Flyers in the chat says, hello, gentlemen. Hey. Rit Flyers, how are you doing?
One of our beta testers for, I guess I can actually refer to it as FHM8, right?
for an upcoming possible
officially
game
announced. Yeah,
that may be released at some point in the future.
And helping us out a lot with some of the new financial stuff.
Oh, Jeff dropping more hints. You can't have 11 when Kopitar has 11. All right, let's see how these rookies do. And we actually pick up a win 3-2 in overtime. Duran scores. Blickfield gets the first goal. Comes in, immediately scores. All right, not bad. Jake Bean, assisted by Liam Arnsby and Zach Dean. Jonathan Duran, assisted by Ryan Merkley and Liam Arnsby. All right. Red Flyers posting more in the chat saying, thank you for letting me break the game. Okay, Kevin LeBlanc is back. So we should probably get him in for... He would come in for... I'm trying to think. Who was the center we just got? Brought up?
McCallum.
Do I not see him? Oh, right there. So we'll put... Nope, that's the wrong guy. Him. All right, so we'll just assistant create lines again. That sure messed things up. All right, interesting. Kind of like Robbins was playing well in that first line. Duran.
Yeah, he had a bit of a slow start this year, but still amazing how Arnsby is. That's 2 game. We had him with the Wild game last year. That was it, and did unexpectedly well there. Kind of curious to see what he's. I don't think he'll have any stats yet this year.
I don't.
Just looking him up on Elite Prospects to see where they've got him.
Is he with the North Bay Battalion? Is that?
I think so. Just waiting for it to. Yeah, North Bay.
I can't believe I called.
They haven't got anything.
I called them the right team too. It took me forever to get used to calling them North Bay.
So he is draft eligible this season, but I don't see him in any of the early rankings yet. But we don't have many of those so far.
Well, that's
kind of curious to see where he winds up after doing so well for us in the last couple of games.
Oh,
it's gonna be really, really hard to figure out the OHL guys this year because they've got. A few went over to Europe last year, and most of those guys have had, missed an entire year.
Yeah. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do.
What did you do?
I'm trying to get Berger into the lineup and get Jake Bean the game off because he's down to 77%.
Yeah.
Berger. Then I accidentally put it to Addison, so I needed to flip them back. All right, let's sim this game out, and we lose 3-1. We scored first and then gave up 3 straight goals. Not ideal. All right, so Berger comes out. Interesting players on waivers. Ian Mitchell and Callum Booth. Nope, not really that interesting. Jeff, you saw the Vancouver Canucks play their first preseason game versus the brand new NHL team, the Seattle Kraken. What was your initial thoughts?
Oh, that and the Calgary game, last night? Yeah, yesterday. The day before. Losing track here. Anyhow, we beat them. So far, so good. I mean, it's Ekman Larson had his couple of points. But I mean, getting Ekman Larson back to where he was is probably one of the big concerns this year, aside from signing Hughes and Pedersen, which is increasingly concerning. But at least that's going right for us. Who's in goal for that 7-3? Was that Sorokin again?
No, that was Wallstead. Not for that one.
Okay. Looks like Hurdle's almost back.
Yes. So that's good. But we're going to need a little bit of help here to turn this around. The one game under 500 now. What do you think we need? Like, what? Hurdle says he's ready to come back. Donato's still day today.
Let's see, we got about $4 million in change in cap room, so we could trade some. As long as we can stay reasonably close to being in the playoff hunt at the trading deadline, you can trade for somebody then, pick up maybe a rental to.
Okay, Sorokin's happy having Gushkin on the team and probably Blickfield, or not Blickfield. Well, maybe he did improve him somehow. I don't know. He's more happy now than he was. I'm going to send Landon Column down for now. All right. Yeah, I'll be interested to see how Oliver Ekman-Larsson responds in Vancouver.
People were panicking the other day because of somebody, or it was last week, it was just videos of them doing drills and practice, and he happened to skate back slowly on one of them. So naturally there was yeah, and so somebody posted this on Twitter saying, "Oh no, we're in trouble. He's slowed down. It's one drill. You don't know what he was doing. You don't know if he was gassed or what. But he looked fine the other night. So one less thing to worry about for the Canucks." And I think can't remember if they said an announcement said it for sure yet, but I think we're close to having everybody vaccinated or will by the start of the season. Jets have any holdouts?
Nope, not a single one. The biggest issue there was Connor Hellebuck, apparently. And his reasoning was at least legitimate.
What was he saying?
He said he had his first vaccine and then he got COVID in late August. And so he couldn't wait the recommended 3 months to get his second shot.
And
took it before that. So he took it. He already took it. He said it felt like he was going back for round 2 with it after he got his second dose. Now it's interesting to see how different teams react. Like Columbus fires a coach. All right, we have a development report here. Jonathan Dorian's going up. That's awesome. 38 points. No, it's 17 points in 22 games, 38 penalty minutes. 31 points in 24 games for Cole Miller. Like it. Julian Lutz, 3 points in 15 games. Not great. Theo Rocher, 14 points in 17 games. Well, at least he's playing down there and scoring. I like that. Dominique
you would hope it's the ECHL. He should be scoring.
Yeah, 28 points in 24 games for Liam Ogren. I don't think that Dominic DeVentius pick is going to work out.
Yeah, it looks like he's finally starting in North Bay at least.
Yeah, now when he's 19. Nathan Stayos has 19 points in 27 games, and that's nice. Ozzy Weisenblatt has 8 points in 27. That's not great.
Yeah, he did okay when he was up with us. I'm not sure what's going wrong the start of this year.
Morgan Geeky's going up.
He's playing on the third line on Barracuda.
You should still be getting more than that. Connor Geeky's got 9 points in 20 games. That's not great. Although he's ranked a little bit lower than he probably actually is. Because of when we did this game started, which was at the beginning of FHM 7.
Yep.
Red Flyer says, my wife got her second about 2 weeks after we both got COVID.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that that was the first time I heard somebody mention how long you're supposed to wait. And I'm like, okay, if that's your reason, that's fine. But he still got it anyways, so. Board confidence update. Thinks the season has been a great success so far and the team is in outstanding shape. However, the team has had a very bad performance in the last few weeks. Yeah, no kidding. 4-8-2.
We're aware.
He is concerned about your work as general manager. All right. Job security is down to yellow. Should we make us... Okay, who's... Anybody available?
Probably not at this point of the year.
William Nylander is the only one available. 1 year left.
Trading block or...
Yep, trading block.
Reagent.
18 points in 26 games. Not exactly lighting it up. I really don't know who we'd move anyways, to be honest. I'd kind of like our defense as it's shaping up.
Yeah. Nylander we maybe want to look at around the trading deadline now because he's on the final year of his contract and we can bring him in.
Game versus the Canucks, which means we'll lose because Jeff programmed that so that I always lose.
Of course.
Oh, and then we actually win 5-4. I see what you did. Shootout win, too. Cale Addison, Kevin LeBlanc, Ryan Merkley, Thomas Hertel. And then a longer shootout. A lot of goals. Eric Carlson wins it for us. 2/10 in the chat says, I feel like hockey can't be analytical, but I love that people are interested in the sport.
Yeah, people try to do the analysis stuff. Some of it works, some of it makes sense.
Some of
occasionally not so much.
Yeah, some of it I saw, it was, they said hockey is one of the games where there has to be a little bit more luck than other sports. And I agree with that because puck luck is definitely a thing. Because there's games where you will get bounces and games where you will not get any bounces. We lose 4-1 to Toronto. We put up 44 shots, though. And only give up 23, but we can't get any goals.
Speaking of analysis, I mentioned about 8. We just put it in the other day. We've got some new goalie stats. Be able to track scoring or goalies' save percentage by the location of the shot. So pad shots, stick side, and glove side all get tracked separately. So you can see which goalies are doing better in which area.
We're sending Morgan Geeky down because he's not getting the job done.
Shootout records too.
Morgan Geeky's on waivers now. We're going to keep Blickfield up for now. He's put up 3 points in 6 games. He's coming out for Donato, but I push Connor or Anze Kopitar to the wing. I don't mind that. Responsible fourth lines. There is definitely analytical parts of hockey. It's not maybe as much as baseball, for instance. But yeah, there's still a lot of interesting stats.
Speaking of, we should have a look at the our scoring. Curious if anybody's underperforming so far.
Okay, Morgan Geeky got down to the Barracuda, and boy, there's a lot of guys on waivers all of a sudden. Okay, sorry, you wanted what? Look at the scoring?
Yeah, just look at ours.
All right, Hertel's got 21 points in 25 games. Pacioretty has 19. in 28. Our biggest thing is we have so many guys at minuses. Everybody's at a minus.
Yeah.
Except for Carter Berger.
Playing well. She's still doing pretty good. Yeah. Look at Carlson.
Yeah, he's a dead weight.
That is...
All right, I'm going to do something.
$11.5 million worth of cap hit there.
Let's see what happens.
What?
I'm putting him on the trade block. If we get an offer for him, we're moving him.
Yeah, you can't shop him because he's got the no trade clause.
Yeah.
We'll see.
210 says, I will agree with puck luck, but it seems like Lions have to get, lack of a better term. I'd hate to be the person who has to decide to code this game to decide. Well,
yeah, it's fun.
It's one of those things. I mean, no matter what you do, you're going to always have feedback both ways. It's great.
Yep. Yeah, we got
7-4 win.
He's just trying to make it work.
All right.
7-4 for us.
Yeah, 7-4 win. I like it a lot. Rename the team to the Brett Halls. Why? We have absolutely no defense. We're just going hard.
Keep shooting.
I guess we could look at changing our stats. I mean, we're should we try and maybe turn up our shooting percentages, see if that makes a bit of a difference?
What's everything? Just see what everything's set at now.
Plus minus is in the
pretty
negative.
much.
Well, yeah, our plus minus is terrible because we're not getting goals. But plus minus is a stat that, again, like the NHL doesn't even really recognize anymore because they know it's not really telling you the whole story. All right. Morgan Geeky out. What happened? He just got 3 weeks separated shoulder. Of course he did. Send him down. He gets hurt. Looking at our tactics here. We could turn up our attacking tendency. And see if that helps.
Well, it's going to get more scoring chances, but are you going to... Is Sorokin good enough that we can lean on him to take the extra shots? I know he hasn't been playing that well.
2/10. You're a Red Wings fan. You just missed Pewalk, who is our resident Red Wings fan. Although, truth be told, Adam, that would be me, was a Red Wings fan in the time when the Jets were not here as well. And Madison Bowie just signed with the Leafs after playing some senior hockey.
In the beer leagues for a while, yeah.
And, okay, we win 5-4 in our first turned-up game. To put up 52 shots. They got 52 shots. We put up 38. So...
Okay, so...
I don't really know how to respond to that, but okay.
We'll see. I mean, that was on Vegas, who's, I think, been the best team in the division this year, so you can hang 50 shots on them. Okay, maybe that was a good idea.
Well, we'll find out. 2/10 says, born in 83, grew up watching Dead Wings with my dad on VHS. Shots on net are best shots. Well, let me tell you, that was the part that bothered me about everyone talking about how good Zach Bogosian is. We played in Winnipeg. He loved never shooting at the net.
Was okay with shooting, just not necessarily on the net?
No, like his favorite thing to do would be like trying to do a slap shot wide of the net and then get a rebound like out front to surprise the goalie. That was his...
Who did we... Matthew Schneider. Matthew Schneider's a guy that used to do that.
Yeah, that's what Zach Bogosian and still does. I mean, if you watched him play in last year with the Leafs, it drove me nuts. Just like, dude, shoot it at the net. Shoot it at the net. Things can happen.
Penguins look like they finally got above 500, but that's a killer division. Metropolitan, everybody's above 500 except the Rangers.
And Connor Geeky has been suspended. All right. Game versus Calgary. And we pick up a win.
The Brothers are not having a good season.
No, overtime win, but it's a win. A win is a win is a win is a win. Gushkin scores. Cale Addison scores in overtime. And Connor Zary. All right. Oh, no. Jake DeBrusk got injured. We'll miss a month. Elbow sprain. Well, the good news is we have Joaquin Blichfeld ready to go. Let's throw him up into that exact spot and see how he does. To the injured list, Jake Bean. Probably should call up somebody. I guess we'll call up Ozzy Weisenblatt. He played well for us, so he can come sit on the bench for a little bit. Leafs still waving half their team.
210 question in chat. Does the 3-star stat influence anything game-wise, or just a badge of honor? Just basically says who's been playing, who had the best game. Doesn't actually change the effectiveness or anything of the players.
And John Hines might get fired. Landon McCullum just got suspended for a game. Ozzy Weisenblatt wants 19 but can't have it, so we're going to give him 91 again. Maybe he didn't have that before, I don't remember. All right, we continue. Oh, it's the 3 stars just gives you a good idea too, of how your line combos are doing if you're seeing guys constantly show up. And that's a big thing, like right now for this team is like Zach Dean and Liam Arnsby trying to get them to build chemistry. So that they will be effective as we continue to go. And Paul Maurice just got fired by Winnipeg to have Sheldon Keefe replace him. And there was almost another suspension for the Barracuda. Brandon Coe almost got suspended.
So we got coaching down there.
I don't know. They're going a little bit wild with the Barracuda. Let's take a look at their staff. John Tortora. Apparently, must be like Tortorella's brother. 210 says Owen Tippett. Why do I know that name? Because he was a fairly high draft pick.
And he's Dave Tippett's son. Former Whaler and Capital.
And a head coach.
Yep.
Who is he owned with Florida?
In the game or in real life?
Yeah, in real life.
Florida, yeah.
And we lose versus Vegas. 3-1. All right. Oh, they took a ton of penalties in the third, and we could not capitalize. Look at that. We were on a 5-on-3 and couldn't score. That is brutal. Absolutely brutal. Boy, we're only 5 points behind Vancouver for second in the Pacific, so we're not out of it yet.
That is, we started this, let's say today we were third in the division.
Well, again, we're only 5 points out of second, so.
Yeah. Looks like McKinnon got going for the Penguins.
And
12-game point streak.
Win there, 5-4. Perfect. Excellent. Excellent. And, well, the good news is we're behind in games too, so we could climb the ranks here if things go well.
No, we're not that well. The Oilers actually have a game in hand on us, but Anaheim and Seattle.
All right, game versus Minnesota. Why is Sorokin unhappy? 3-0 shutout. He's getting warm too, which is big. Cal Addison improves on defense. Why is Sorokin unhappy? Because he feels isolated.
Rob.
There's 3 Russians on the team.
Gushchin and who else?
Chaka.
Oh, Shaka, yeah. And it's pretty likely that one more would do it, but or you could also.
I could call Kotkov.
Oh, you got Evgeny Nabokov on as an assistant. Yeah, I'm a little surprised.
Yeah, as our goaltending coach. All right, game versus Florida here. It's going to
he just cheated a little bit and looked up his adaptability rating, and it's a bit low. So that's why he's like that.
5-2 loss. Yeah, I don't know. Have you been watching much preseason, Jeff, or having it on?
Haven't had much time yet because we're kind of getting into crunch time now.
How do you usually feel about preseason? Let me ask you that.
Doesn't really mean anything. Guys can come out of it hot and do nothing in the regular season, or vice versa.
Ooh, 6-3 loss. Oh, we passed Christmas Day. It's that little. I was paying attention right now.
And we should get the end of year player ratings, or the player poll, rather.
And we pick up a win 5-1. Well, at least this seems to be working for Sorokin. It might not be working great for.
It's a win over Buffalo, though. Does that really count?
Absolutely. A win is a win, as a win is a win.
They're actually much better in this. Have done much better in this game than they did in real life. As the ratings we were using were before things fell apart for them last year.
Cute that you say just last year and don't include this year already.
Uh-huh.
Oh, last year. Not like they've had any controversy already to start.
No, none at all. That'll be a challenging one to play in FHM 8.
All right. We remain 6 points back of Vancouver, so still not out of it. Jake DeBrusk is getting ready to resume skating, so also good news for us. And 1 point back of Anaheim for 5th. All right, player poll results. Best skater is Nate McKinnon. Hardest shot is Lucas Cormier of Vegas. All right. Ross Johnson is the toughest. Fastest is Connor McDavid. Best role model is Matthew Barzal. Cleanest is Ryan O'Reilly. Controversial is Evgeny. Jeff, help me out with that name because I always mess it up. Svechnikov. And if he makes the Jets, then I'm really going to have to nail that down. Evander Kane is overrated. Underrated is Colton Parenko. Smartest is Matt Grzelcyk. Toughest goalie to beat is John Gibson, and coach you'd most like to play for is John Cooper, who is now with the Carolina Hurricanes.
And so none of our guys make the list.
Shocking. But we do as we can. All right, development report here. James Swan continues to get better. He's got 32 points in 32 games. I like those stats. Liam Dower Nielsen, 13 points in 29 games in the SHL. That's not bad. Almquist has 22 points in 23 games. Also good. Cole Miller, 39 points in 34. Dayton Mahadchuk, 28 points in 33 games. Not bad. Lachlan Gordon, a goalie with an actual prospect, is up to 1 star. I don't think he was at that before for determination recovery. Liam Ogren has a fractured hand at 1 to 2 months, but he was over a point per game. Good for him.
No, Gordon was already a full star.
Was he?
Started this? Yeah.
I couldn't remember. All right, Kotkow's actually picked it up a little bit. He's got 19 points in 30 games. In the minors, Gold Glove has 35 points in 38 games. I guess we could bring him up, Gold Glove, and send, what's his name, back down.
Yeah, I mean, he's technically at the bottom of the lowest guy on the depth chart. But he's been producing really well for the Barracuda.
Yeah, so if I call him up, I can send Weisenblatt down. And maybe that'll help keep Sorokin happy. Well, he's back to more smiles, so we'll see how that works.
Yeah, sim it out just enough to tip him over.
4-2 win. And all right, board contents update. I'm scared, Jeff. Thinks the season has been great success so far. In the last few weeks, the team has played good, but sure needs to be successful because we've been 7-5-0. Despite good work, he is concerned about our work. What do you want from me, man?
What's the job security say?
Above 50%. About 60. Eyeballing it. Just above 50 in the yellows.
Yeah, fan happiness fairly steady too.
Yep. And all right, game versus Minnesota. All right, we're going to put Wallstad in net. Continue. Sum it out. And we lose, but he gets a little bit warm, which is nice. 3-1 loss. So we are 20-20-0. We have not lost a game in overtime. Now 7 points behind Vancouver. And only 1 win behind them.
And out of a playoff spot, I think. Yep. Looks like Pittsburgh's turning it up now. They're halfway.
Yeah.
They were near the bottom of the Metropolitan earlier in the year.
Well, they were going to have to at some point.
Yeah.
All right. Jeff Halpern is now coach of the Rangers.
What's going on in Florida? They're having a good year.
Well, they have somebody. We traded them, didn't we? I think we traded them somebody.
Oh, it looks like they signed Dylan Larkin as a free agent from Detroit.
Also a good deal for them. And 3-0 victory over Anaheim. These are important games for us to win. All right, keep going. And we'll get Jake DeBrus back here soon, too. Dun, dun, dun. All right. Nate McKinnon extends his point streak to 20. Well, that would explain why Pittsburgh's been on a bit of a roll. All right. Playing against the defending Stanley Cup champions. Going to put our backup in, and we lose 2-0. Wallstad actually was a number 1 star because he made 42 saves. Merkley was the 2nd star.
We just didn't give him any help.
What did Merkley do that was so good?
Yeah, I'm surprised he's there.
He had 4 shots on goal, 2 missed shots, 1 block, 1 hit. Those are not exactly amazing numbers, but okay.
Guess nobody on St. Louis really stood out?
Apparently not. All right, trade proposal from Manheim. Oh, man. What's it going to be? Who?
Is that for Carlson?
Yes, they're offering us Ignat Kortkin, guy with so many Ks in his name, I don't know how to say it, who's playing in the ECHL.
A one-star guy to ECHL. So that's, they just figure we want a salary dump.
Well, we kind of do.
Yeah, but not so badly. We're going to give up Carlson for effectively nothing.
I still don't know how to say that name, so.
And,
all right, we get another one with Sorokin. So apparently Sorokin likes taking a bunch of shots.
Yeah, keeps him busy. Makes him feel appreciated.
And we destroyed Ryan Strome. He's out for 6 months with a ruptured bicep tendon.
Not good news for the Leafs. And they were playing reasonably well.
Oh, yeah, right.
What?
I just thought of something I need to do. Ty Dellandrea is hurt for 4 months. What happened? Colliding with torn ankle ligaments. Ouch. Game versus St. Louis. We will try this again. Sim it out, and we lose 6-3. Oh, man. St. Louis just has our number.
Well, at least we got a couple of goals on them this time, but still.
And Cale Addison just got injured. Strained ribcage, gone 2 to 3 weeks.
Put Berger right in for him?
Yep. No, I do not want to put him on waivers. Oh, man. To injured list, which means
Berger's played well when we've had him in. We just don't. We've got a lot of good young defensemen.
All right. I'm going to call up Nathan Staios. Max Pacioretty scored all 3 of our goals. 210 says 6-3 sounds like a Detroit Lions game where the defense showed up. I don't know that the Detroit Lions have a defense. Hi-oh!
That was brutal the other day, earlier in the week. What was it, a 67-yard field goal to lose?
Yep. If that wasn't vintage Detroit Lions football, I don't know what is. The reactions in the crowd actually made me think back to when Rodgers threw the Hail Mary at the end of the game to win it against the Lions, and like Calvin Johnson basically fainted on the sidelines. I'm sorry, 210's probably bringing up some bad memories for you. But I'm a Packers fan, so... Oh, that's not good. Sorokin got hurt. He's out day today, 7 days. Oh, jeez. Okay, so Hrenik's coming back up. All right, so we need Wallstead. All right, Sorokin. Oh, Sorokin's not actually hurt, though.
But I mean, he's not actually... Oh, he's orange injury?
Yeah.
So he could play, but he could just leave Hrenik down and start Wallstedt.
Okay, well, I have enough room to carry them both for the moment, so I'm going to carry them both for the moment. I'm not going to put...
Yeah, only a week. You're going to miss, what, 2 games maybe?
1 day contract. That Packers game on Monday night was dumb. You mean the one 2 weeks ago? 210s, or you mean last season? The season before that? I don't even remember. There's been so many ones. Okay. So if we're going to be starting Wallstat, though, we should change our tactics. And we're going to back off our attacking. Actually go slightly back more towards mild. And see if that makes it different with Wallstad and net. And it does. We win 4-3. All right. The Lions Packers. Yeah, but I mean, so you're talking... I got to think here now. My brain. To active roster, Jake DeBrusk is back. So that means who's coming out of the lineup then? Gushkin, I guess?
Yeah. He hasn't done much.
He hasn't done much. He's had 15 points, which isn't a lot.
Oh, he's up to 15.
Yeah.
He hadn't at the start. He's actually coming on a little bit.
Yeah, Blickfeld's got 14 in 19 games, though, so he's not coming out.
Oh, Ryan Donato's lost half a star. Just noticed that?
That's why he's gone at the end of the
start of this, yeah.
All right, so let's put Sorokin back into... Oh, wait. I need to send somebody down. So Gushkin's going... Oh, wait, but that's going to take a Russian out of the lineup. So I am going to have to send Blickfield down.
Who are your exempt guys?
Oh, wait, hold on. I know what to do.
What's Robin's
No. I'm just I'm sending down the goalie.
Oh, yeah, because you can just have Sorokin sit on the bench and he'll be fine in a few days.
Yeah.
Hope you don't get another injury in them. Whoa, don't. What's the AI doing there? It's got DeBrusk on the 4th line. Oh, because you've got Blickfeld locked to the 2nd line and Dean to the... Yeah, you should probably unlock those guys on the 2nd line.
No. The 2nd line's working just fine as it is. That's better. Got to build that chemistry, Jeff.
Mm.
Blickfeld counters area. Yeah, okay, I like that. And I'll put Wallstead in. Okay. The most recent Lions-Packers game was a second-half massacre. Yeah, it was. I'm from Muskegon, just across the lake from Milwaukee. Yeah, I am a longtime Packers fan. I went down twice to watch games at Lambeau and would really like to go again, but the border's still closed. And you know what? I'm okay with that for right now.
Well, sort of closed. We're letting people in.
Well, it's not essential travel.
Yeah. A friend of mine actually came up from Florida the other day. He hasn't seen his mother in a couple of years. So finally decided to got the time off and bite the bullet and go through all the stuff you got to get to do to get back into the country. And 7 hours at the Peace Arch border crossing he was yesterday, going through all the paperwork and the red tape you got to do to get into Canada.
Well, they're trying to make sure it's worth it for people.
Yep.
Remember when Kopitar almost won his country a gold medal? Yep. Yes, I do. Vancouver has increased their lead by by 11 points, not 20. So that's quickly getting out of hand. Of course, if we can't get any points scored, the Red Wings finally trade Dominic Turgeon.
Oh, but look, the Canucks are... Oh, no, wait. Is Demko still with them in this one? I think
Edmonton.
They moved him.
Yeah, he's in Edmonton. No, he got taken in the expansion draft, if I remember right.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Win over Colorado. 5-2. So basically our best hope is we get into the playoffs and then we hope somebody else knocks out St. Louis. 210 says, I think his cup run and medal run were his best displays of Gretzky hockey. Talking about Kopitar, I'm assuming. Yeah, I would say that's pretty true. He's definitely on, the downside of his career at this point. Although he might have a bit of a late career renaissance if some of these young guys pan out like they think they will in LA. And Sorokin says he's ready to go, which is awesome. So let's get him back in the lineup, go to our tactics, and we're going to go more aggressive again for Sorokin. And yeah, we may be back with this game again, or we might not be. You never know. You never know. Or maybe it'll just show up on another random day on our twitch.tv/franchise hockey manager. While we're doing that, I guess maybe I'll do the wrap up here anyways, Jeff.
Oh, yeah. It's getting a little late. Go ahead.
It is. So thank you very much for tuning in to another Franchise Hockey Manager stream. We typically stream every Wednesday night at 10 p.m. Eastern on twitch.tv/franchise hockey manager, as well as twitch.tv/OOTP developments. All of our streams are archived on our YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/OOTP developments as well. You can also reach out to us on our Facebook page, which is facebook.com/franchise hockey manager. On Twitter, we're at franchise hockey. We can find a link to our official Discord in our Twitter bio as well. Of course, you can come on down to our official website, which is ootpdevelopments.com. Click on the community button in the top right-hand corner, which will bring you to our official forums, where you can come talk about Franchise Hockey Manager, Out of the Park Baseball, Perfect Team, Out of the Park Go, or anything else you wish to discuss. And I've been saying it for the past few weeks. I will continue to say it. You should be following us on our social medias. And I guess we are on Instagram as well now, too, so you can give us a follow on there. It should just be Franchise Hockey Manager. And because, there might be some news getting posted sooner rather than later. 5-0 win here over Seattle, too. Perfect. Love it. So, yeah, I think that's kind of the big things. Jeff, did I miss anything?
No, I think you covered pretty much everything. I think we'll have the last of my FHM 7 games next week, the historical defending AFCO Cup champion Cincinnati Stingers. We'll probably get one more, see if we can get one more season out of them.
Just shocking. Absolutely shocking. We got an off season to do. And watch all your big guns disappear, so we know you're in trouble, Jeff.
We'll replace them.
I don't know about that. Luckily, you have a couple of goalies on long-term contracts who might help out. Thanks to a wise sage. And we're picking up more wins as we've just kept going here. So I'm going to try and get one more game done here. And actually, we're going to let Sorokin run back-to-back, see what happens versus Detroit. Oh, we lose 3-2. All right. So with that... Oh, Blickfield just got hurt too. Perfect. I got to know. Stinger day to day. All right. So thank you very much, and we will see you all again next week.